going on, Jerome? So, of course, everyone knows. Everyone knows who is the king. Justin Jefferson is the king. He's the wide receiver one in this league. The hands, the speed, the route running, the drawing 2 or 3 defenders every single damn snap, right? The leadership, which, I don't know. He's definitely earned that captaincy on his chest. Like, how many wide receivers out there in the league are team leaders? Where they shape the future, they shape the focus, they shape the culture of the team. Not many. Justin Jefferson definitely is that. Also, high fashion. Which, is he wearing his shoulder pads there? Or shoulder pads are really boss, man. But of course, ESPN, Worldwide Bleeder of Sports, ranked him number 2 in their anonymous NFL coaches, execs, and scouts rankings. Of course. But as we know, Jefferson, first 5 seasons, off to a Hall of Fame pace, off to a GOAT pace, dare I say. The all-time league leader in yards per game, 96.5, which is almost 10 yards ahead of Jamar Chase. And I know, I fully understand it. LSU, wide receiver U, and Chase and Jefferson are always going to be tied together. Also, how good was that 2019 LSU team? Come on. I mean, Joe Burrow, maybe Joe Burrow's overrated. It's like, hell, I could throw to these two. Throw in some Clyde, throw in some, the other one, throw in Randy Moss's kid at tight end. It's good. It's going to be good to go, right? Then also, you look at Jefferson through the first 5 years. He's just racking up and stacking up yards. He's doing all the things. All the things are certainly there. But like we said, the execs, the coaches, and the scouts. So I've grown okay with Jefferson being hated on in favor of Chase because at least Chase is Triple Crown winner, right? Respect. Probably on an HOF path himself. So I'm okay with that. But there's just something about this which I do not abide by. So let's dive on in. All right. So Jamar Chase at 1. Lowest ranking was 3, which, I don't know, Jefferson ahead of him, another wide receiver ahead of him, maybe A.J. Brown. Sure. But Jefferson, here's what sticks out in my craw. So Jefferson number 2. Okay, that's fine. It's not true, but it's fine. Highest ranking 1. Lowest ranking number 4. Who has 3 wide receivers ahead of Jefferson in these rankings? First off, since this is the anonymous, allegedly anonymous, executives, coaches, scouts, if I'm a team owner and I find out one of my executives or coaches and or scouts has 3 wide receivers ahead of Justin Jefferson, that person's immediately fired because they're obviously a Mensa member and do not need to be involved in my football team because they're too smart. They're too smart for things and stuff, right? Or maybe they're trying to be edgy, but what is the point? What are 3 that the ranked have them? Tyreek and CD. CD's not even the best wide receiver from his draft round, but I digress. Anyways, Jefferson. Chase got him this year, but Jefferson, a 2-time champion in our rankings, should vie for the crown perennially. His early career brilliance stands alone with an NFL record 7,432 receiving yards through the first 5 seasons. His first 5 seasons have at least 1,400 yards, trailed only Jerry Rice 6 and Julio Jones 5. Should eclipse it. Also, should be known that Jefferson did all of this with Kirk Cousins, with Sam Darnold, with the Pastronaut, kinda, with Nick Mullins, right? Whereas Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow, the guy that got votes for the best quarterback in the league. Oh, that guy. So Jefferson's pro football path is already on an Apple map search from Minneapolis to Canton. Oh, I get it. He's the best route runner and probably has the best hands, and AFC executives that probably. The way that he gets in and out of his breaks and uses his body maneuver, it's just really hard to get a handle on. That's why he's constantly double and triple team. Jefferson's 34 career games of 100 more yards leads all NFL receivers since 2020. And while Chase, again, you can't write anything about Justin Jefferson without mentioning Jamar Chase. Has a top 3 passer targeting him. Thank you. Jefferson has never played with a top 10 quarterback in Minnesota. That's right, Kurt. Eat it. No wonder why Aaron Rodgers want to play in Minnesota. An AFC scout said he would get one of the best play callers, Kevin O'Connell. He plays in a dome. Not really a dome. It's a bird killer glass stadium. And he gets Jefferson. Added an NFL personnel evaluator. He gets open more than anyone. That's a separator. But still 2. Again, I want to know who the genius was who had 3 wide receivers ahead of Jefferson. But Now it was probably like the Dolphins VP of player personnel, and then he had Tyreek as well as Waddle up there at 2-3 behind Chase. Just silly. Yeah, but Tyreek at 3, CeeDee Lamb at 4, A.J. Brown at 5. I was told reliably that A.J. Brown is the best wide receiver in the game. Oh, that was just for clicks? Okay. Also, someone had A.J. Brown outside the top 10. So with these top 10 lists, you do up your top 10, right? And then everything else gets filtered out to honorable mentions and then also receiving votes. But wow. Also, someone had Amon-Ra outside. Someone had Amon-Ra as high as 3 and Amon-Ra unranked. It is the stupid lines, but I will say respect. Amon-Ra is one of the best wide receivers in the game. I think he's closer to 3 than he is to unranked. We'll just say that. Neighbors. Hey, Malik Neighbors already makes. Someone had him at 4. I don't know. Eventually, sure. Nico's underrated, man. Like Nico's your classic X. Let's go. Mike Evans, the ageless wonder. Garrett Wilson just got paid. Makes that a 10. Honorable mention, Scary Terry. Hopefully he gets paid. Puka, BTJ, DK, T. Higgins, Devontae. Jordan Addison, I believe, did not get any votes. But also, initially when you hear that, you're like, well, we're pissed. Well, hold on. Who had Jameson Williams in their top 10? Who? I want to know. I want names. We need to start publicly shaming people because initially I was mad that Addison didn't even get a vote, but then it's like, oh, you have your top 10. Addison's close, probably top 12, 15, somewhere in there. But someone who just straight up voted Jameson Williams into the top 10, for shame. McConkey, fine. Devontae Smith, fine. JSN, a little premature. DJ Moore, no. Godwin, sure. Ridley, no. Believe it or not. Jalen Waddle, absolutely not. Pickens, no. I mean, but the Jamo one is just absolutely atrocious. My God. Actually, the person who voted Jameson in the top 10 is probably the same one who voted Amon-Ra at 4. Or, yeah, Amon-Ra at 4. Probably like the Lions head of national scouting. Oh, Amon-Ra at 3. Sorry. Yeah, the Lions VP of player personnel. Probably just up there. Or hell, it might have been Dan Campbell. I don't know, man. But either way, like we said, not overly upset. Jefferson's number 2. We're used to Jefferson's being hated on, but the fact that he still gets credit, even though he's a Viking, just speaks to how good Justin Jefferson is. Because naturally, you're always knocked down a peg or two because of association with the Vikings. Thumb is down on the scale. But with Jefferson, he's just good, man. He's just good. And Jamar Chase is a bad dude as well, but also, I mean, he is Joe Burrow, so congrats. But it's okay. It's okay. Hopefully Jefferson will have his Burrow long-term and J. McCarthy, and then he can just get 1. Also, actually, this would make sense. All right, so coaches, scouts, execs, if Dan Campbell did vote on this list, maybe he had Amon-Ra at 3 and Jefferson at 4, and then he voted Jameson Williams at like 7 or something. If you have Jameson Williams anywhere in your top 10, you should not be allowed to vote next year. That's all I'm saying. Same thing with Jefferson at 4. That's it. That's at. Anyways, ESPN, the worldwide leader of readers, viewers, and subscribers, their anonymous poll has Jefferson at 2. Okay. Let us know your thoughts. Comment section. You guys are the best to do. Skol. Production value.